Tim, and this is the Wrestling Wrap-Up, a handful of stories brought to you in one easy-to-watch video. Let's get started. So this week we saw the premiere of Total Bellas this past Sunday on the E! Network, and there was big buzz around this show because of the ongoing relationship issues between John Cena and Nikki Bella, yet that big buzz didn't really help the Season 3 premiere. The Season 3 premiere drew 517,000 viewers on the E! Network. This was down from the Season 2 premiere that drew 674,000 viewers. Not only was it down from the last season, it is being reported that it's actually the lowest rated episode thus far of Total Bellas. This past week on Monday Night Raw, we did yet again see the ratings slide. This week's Monday Night Raw that featured a great main event between Braun Strowman and Finn Balor drew 2.668 million viewers. This is down from last week's 2.741 million viewers, and keep in mind that was a taped show. So it's been almost 20 years since wrestling has seen the violent and chaotic Boiler Room Brawl, but on June 7th in Orlando, that all changes as MLW Major League Wrestling has signed Sami Callihan vs MVP in a Boiler Room Brawl match at the Gilt nightclub in Orlando, as MLW tapes their Major League Wrestling weekly show Fusion for Being Sports. Again, we haven't seen the Boiler Room Brawl since WWE did it 20 years ago. This is gonna be interesting. So if you're unaware, the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes are running a big show September 1st called All In, and there's one Ring of Honor superstar who really wants to be involved, and that's Flip Gordon. But Cody keeps denying Flip and keeps telling him, hey, you know, if you really want to get in, you're going to have to earn your way in, and he's got one last chance coming up at a show for WrestlePro. Flip Gordon will be teaming with Cody's wife Brandi to take on MJF and Madison Rayne. If Flip Gordon can be successful in this match, he will earn a spot on the All In roster. So hopefully, Flip Gordon can get himself all in. If you're a fan of women's professional wrestling, then you're going to want to sign up for Pro Wrestling Crate. Pro Wrestling Crate's theme for the month of June is Women of Wrestling. This is the first time that any Pro Wrestling Crate service has done a full all-women crate. In this crate, you will get items from Lita, Tessa Blanchard, Shayna Baszler, Rosemary, Vicky Guerrero, Candice LeRae, to Neil Dashwood, Luna Vachon, and Kelly Kelly. Sign up before June 10th to get your crate, and if it's your first time, use promo code HOME to get 20% off of your purchase. So we've been seeing a lot of reports recently about John Cena and Nikki Bella and their relationship. Some sources are stating that it may be a work. Some sources are stating that they want to get back together, and hell, some sources, according to People magazine this week, are stating that they're basically back together. Well, Nikki Bella is trying to shoot that all down. Nikki Bella sent out the following tweet stating, "The lies, damn, can make a girl want to hide. These articles are so incorrect. One day, I would love to meet these sources." So Chris Jericho kind of made a surprise appearance after Naito's match this past weekend at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors show at Korakuen Hall. A video played after the match featuring Chris Jericho talking about Naito and the things he would do to Naito during their match in Dominion. Jericho went on to act a little crazy, swearing and saying that unlike Naito, he isn't tranquilo, and he is crazy, and told Naito that he's going to him up. Chris Jericho went on to say that when he takes the Intercontinental Championship from Naito, he will add it to his collection, making himself a 10-time Intercontinental Champion. He also went on to insult the fans, saying that Naito will only go on to be known as the person that Jericho made famous when Jericho beats him at Dominion. So when you look at Brock Lesnar, you say, you know, that guy doesn't lose much. Yes, the guy loses here and there, and he doesn't win all of his matches, but an interesting note is that it's been 14 years since Brock Lesnar was actually pinned in a championship match. Now let's rewind a little bit before we get back to 14 years. He did lose the title at WrestleMania 31, but that was Seth Rollins pinning Roman Reigns. You have to go all the way back to Eddie Guerrero, No Mercy, 2004. The last time somebody actually pinned Brock Lesnar to win a championship, to take the championship from him. That's pretty crazy if I do say so. So coming out of this week's Smackdown Live, we do know 2 matches that will be taking place on next week's show. First off, in a 6-man tag team match, it will be The New Day taking on the team of Miz and The Bar. And also, it will be the final qualifying match for Money in the Bank, as we will see Daniel Bryan taking on Samoa Joe. So Sasha Banks is one of the more popular females in the WWE, and it looks like she has no plans to go anywhere. According to @WrestleVotes on Twitter, they are reporting this week that Sasha Banks recently signed a new deal with the WWE, stating the following. Contract news. Hearing that Sasha Banks has re-signed to remain with WWE within the last week or so. She will continue to be a key part of the women's division for years to come. Sasha certainly earned her new deal. She moves lots of merchandise, and the young fans love her. So that's really good news that the boss, Sasha Banks, isn't looking to go anywhere and she's staying with the WWE. It's unknown how long her new contract is for. Typically, WWE does like to sign people to a 3-year deal, and they did recently sign Miz to a 4-year deal, and Kevin Owens recently signed a new 5-year deal. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Wrestling Wrap-Up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on all the stories we covered today, and don't forget to join us live tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern for the Pro Wrestling Unlimited podcast. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.